with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Hey, check that, street.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. First carry for James Conner. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Here's Fields. Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
3rd and long. It's Fields. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Pat McAfee to kick it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Oh, he stays up. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Travis Kelce. Look at the big man rumble. Travis Kelce. Touchdown. Travis Kelce. 75 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, Evans looking for space. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Slant to Adams. Touchdown, Vikings. Devontae Adams. 29 yards. And the Vikings are once again back in front. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Dicker down, attack on the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I bet we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Don't jump. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this will be swung out here for Connor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Fields now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. A shotgun snap, Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Now Fields.
But it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
2nd and 5 from the 8. Here's Fields.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final, but with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to a safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. It's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
He completes this into the hands of Miller.
2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. It's Fields.
He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Now it's Fields. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
It's Chris Harris with a pick.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
This is intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes to get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
From the gun, here's Fields. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Captain 60, Captain 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now here's the quarterback draw.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. Touchdown! Devontae Adams. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Shrugs him off. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. It's caught here by Adams. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A passing look here. 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 4. Shreds the tackle, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. The 20. 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now the try here.
Nice play, homie. Do it again. Do it again, bro. Nice play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
They'll empty out the backfield and ready for a 3rd and long.
They'll drop to throw. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Seven Pirates! Cut that team!
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Defensively, it was none other than Mean Joe Green making the tackle.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Warrior 70, drop 60, Dragon 60.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Okay, ready?
Gets this up across the 20 to the 21 or 22. Did show some power on that run, breaking the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Here's a quarterback draw. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Runs over him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
18, 5 years. 18, Robert. 18, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Does the big boy have the juice? And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On first down, he'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Vikings. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
Amon-Ra St. Brown going to bring it out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Off play action, Fields.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's Fields now on second down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
To throw is Fields.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And here we go on 4th down, Fields. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The 32-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They'll empty out the backfield. Coming up here with 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 6. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from 10 yards away.
And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Yeah, this is pretty similar to the Wildcat plays 2008 or so. The idea here, just snap it right to the guy you want to run with it. In theory, you're getting yourself an extra blocker. And here, that Wildcat runner is your quarterback. And he takes it into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Fields now to throw.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Yo. Fuck with my scheme, you can just take it, bro. I gave you permission, bro. I give you permission to take my scheme, bro.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time.
They snap it to Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
CeeDee Lamb to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Herbert. We'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Oh, and now some space doubling. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. One of the linebackers has got it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh?
Worse?
Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Let's go now.
first look now for Darrington Evans.
And down inside the 15 he goes. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. We're scoreless after one. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Kevin O'Connell has a play call ready. His guys going for it on fourth. They'll run the quarterback draw.
And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Jacobs going to try the middle.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
55 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise I knew he was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's 2nd and 10.
play action. It's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert off of play action, rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Herbert back to the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here that's complete. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Set. Grenade. Grenade.
Jacobs will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Now Mike McCarthy saying let's go for 2.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
It's caught. And it's 8-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
He's got space. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Second and 4.
He'll let this go for Adams.
This is caught inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Lamb gets the green light. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Breaks the tackles. And the ball is knocked out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
3rd and 2, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. There he goes left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And even 100 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Once again, it's Jacobs.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to 17.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert now. Being chased.
Herbert has it knocked free.
Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
So a response there to the touchdown, the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. In motion, Hill. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
19 Lions, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
A passing down here, 5 receivers on the field as they look at a 2nd and 8.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
On the screen, this is Evans.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
They'll run here with Evans.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Dalton Kincaid
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Vikings put together a 4th-quarter drive to take the lead. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning.
124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
At the 34-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Now Herbert.
Escaping.
Herbert has it knocked free. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Herbert. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Cowboys.
Herbert going to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
5-9. We'll go orange.
Herbert to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here's third down and 5.
Throwing, Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now first and goal. Herbert. Dancing to his left, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week of practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective.
You game, homie. That was a tough jump. I ain't gonna cap. You made me work hard.
Ball security drills in practice all next week.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the hard work. Still my son. Still my son. Yeah, nigga. Give a fuck about your feelings, nigga. You my son, nigga. Fuck all that shit, nigga. Fuck all that shit you talking, nigga.
Victory formation time for the Vikings.
Next time you come on my stage, you come correct. Fuck the bullshit. Nothing you could have done would have saved you from losing, homie. This time I'm in the stream with a dub. 5 dubs back to back. On to the playoffs. I'll throw up a playoff stream later. But for now,
Charles, for this losing side,
crypto gone.
Hanging as they walk off the field today, and really,
out.
I mean, we know why those 3 turnovers by that offense. That's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense